because it goes up, the action that goes up, so you'll just need to get one extra prong. Okay. I'm saying it again for the camera. And then, yeah, put it on the left side. That way, if it's on the left side, if you, like, later on, it's just good habit to have. That way it pushes her into you. So let me flip it around, actually. Good girl. So I think it's on her right side, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Kelton. Kelton's a smart guy, you know? He's really
he knows
smart.
what he's doing.
He says one thing and he does the opposite, because he's a sharp person. Yeah, it's still good. So the nice thing about this one is the little attachment. It makes sure that, like, even if it shifts around, it still makes contact somewhere.
Okay.
Right, and it more evenly distributes it. Right. Instead of it being like more of like a static electricity thing, it feels like a muscle jump thing. Gotcha. So that's why I like that. It's also sleek. Yeah. So I'll show you. This is how, like, when I train with, like, new puppies, or I train with any dog at all, I go out on the Flexi, and that's the very first thing I do is start teaching them how to do like a couple of different things with both the e-collar and the prong collar and the Flexi, right? And the main thing I'm doing is trying to see, okay, like, how do they respond to the pressure? And we've already kind of learned that about her. We know what she does. And then I want them to go away from me, ideally, right? Because if I'm right here, can you call me over to you?
No.
It's impossible.
Right.
Exactly. But if I'm off over here and I'm involved in something else and you call my name, Kelton, then I can come over and be like, oh, what's up? Same thing with her. So if she's not distracted doing something else, looking at something, it's impossible to start training recall.
Right.
Right. So she's got to get interested in something. Now, funny thing is, a lot of times what I'll do is, if they are kind of like really stuck to a person, then I'll hold the leash and I'll just walk away from that person. Okay. And I'll call them over to me. Okay. Because they're like, I want to stay with mom.
Right.
You know, so that can make it really simple sometimes. Okay. With that kind of thing. So what you're having, the idea behind this is you want to take them to an area where they are distracted enough to walk away from you. Where they want to, yeah, this happens all the time. Yeah. Stop following me. No. Sucker. No. So you want them to be distracted enough to go do something else. Okay. And then that gives you an opportunity to do two things. One, you already have your positive reinforcer in hand. You don't need treats, because the positive reinforcer is whatever they're sniffing. Right. So what are they looking at? Well, that's the thing they want. So we just use that. Okay. Right. So they still get to do it. They get to go back to it. Right. And then the negative reinforcer is, at first, is we just use the collar a little bit. Okay. Right. And we just use whatever the needed amount is for her to start coming back towards you. And as soon as she starts coming back towards you, we're going to cheer her on. Good job, Kalypso, come on, good girl. Yeah. And she gets back to you, make a big deal. Okay. Right. So you make it like super awesome to come back. Okay. And then as you keep building the play, then yeah, like boom, she gets the rope. Right. Right. It's like, yeah, you get the best things that way. So maybe what I can do is I can just demo it for you and show you kind of like how it'll work with just the collar. Okay. And then I'll show you how it works to layer over the collar with the e-collar. Okay. And you start, when you're first teaching them like what to do with it, you start out with the e-collar on like a really low level. Okay. And so you find their working level by just figuring out what makes them do this right here. You don't want, you want this, literally like this. Where you can see they kind of feel it and they're like, oh, what's that? Right. And that's it. Right. So this is perfect. Like this right here, this will work. She's interested in something, right? So I just want her to go sniff. Good job. Good girl. Good girl. Let's go. And this is also on these walks is when you can start using the let's go. Okay. So let's go. Do you remember what that means?
And is that like the not the release, but the nope.
No, so let's go is literally just like, let's move along. Okay. It's, or you can say, come on, whatever it is, but pick one. Okay. And then, because that one won't be like an informal one, that'll be a formal command. Right. Where if she doesn't follow it, it's going to be reinforced. Right. Got it. So I normally just use let's go. And so let's go means let's go, like say she gets sniffing then instead of having to use the leash, I can just say, let's go.
Okay.
Right? And then she'll be like, oh, okay, we're moving along. Because like sometimes they get stuck on a scent and they're like smelling that, smelling that, smelling that. You've moved along and you want them to come along. Or they see like a person or a dog or a squirrel and you're like, hey, let's go.
Right.
And then if they don't, then you just kind of like pop the leash until they start coming towards you.
Okay.
And then they don't have to come to you. They can just go right on by you. They just got to go with you. Yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
She's a good girl. You guys got a nice little spot out here. There's some birds.
Honestly, I didn't know he had done all this.
Yeah. Yeah. He's out here forging trails. I did the same thing when I was a kid.
That's all the child does.
Yeah, I had a machete and I'd go out there and chop stuff down.
I was like, all these trees used to be standing.
Yeah, I chopped the machete. It looks like machete. Yeah. Okay, so this one's perfect. Calypso, come. 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 Good girl. Good job. Yeah. Oh, good job, Mama. Okay. And so then you just give the okay, right? See, because the recall, they're supposed to come all the way to you,
right,
and like be there for a second,
and then
right? They don't just go by you,
right,
like with the let's go. The let's go, they can just like whoop, walk right on by you as long as they go in the direction you're going.
Okay.
Right, but the recall, you want them to eventually, we're gonna like shape it to where she comes and sits.
Okay.
And looks at you. But you can see like, for some dogs at first, you don't have to use a lot of like physical force to negatively reinforce. Like that little tiny little pop on that prong collar made her go, oh, okay, I'm gonna come over there. So then this one's another good one. Calypso, come. 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 Good girl, good job. Yeah. Good girl. Good job. Good girl, Mama. Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay, go. And so I'll just verbally encourage her, like, okay, go back out there. You're done. You don't have to be here anymore, right? Because the risk is, say you did that like 10 times in a row, right? Back to back. What is she gonna think? What is she gonna do? Right, she's not gonna go nowhere. And then can you keep training the recall? No. then you're stuck. That's what we call a velcro dog.
Right.
You end up with a velcro dog, and then it's really hard to do anything with the velcro dog because they don't want to do anything other than just be like glued to you, and that's no good. So do it every day and space it out.
Gotcha.
Right? So then you might let her just be, she's out sniffing for a few minutes, right? And then I'm happy sometimes with a session as long as every single one of them was super clear and reinforced. I might only recall them 4 or 5 times in a 20-minute walk or a 30-minute walk. So it might only be every 4 or 5 minutes.
Right.
Right? Let's see what he needs. Hey, Connor. Everything good? What's up? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Battery? Is the battery dead? Oh. Have you held it down and turned it back off? Do you have a C charger? Do you have a C charger in your car?
Yeah, and I turned on my car.
Did you plug it up to the C charger?
Yeah.
Okay. Does a light come on that it's charging? Calypso, come on. Good girl. Good job. Oh, is that uncomfortable? That's in your way. Wait, Calypso, come here. Come. Good girl. Okay. Go get these. See, so it still won't turn on? Like it doesn't do anything? Does it show like the battery percentage or anything like that? Huh. because it was turning on fine before. Yeah, I put it on there. Well, we'll put it on the battery charger. Make sure it's plugged in, and just leave it on there for a couple minutes, and see if you and then reset it and try again. Kalypso, come. Good girl. Come on, yeah. Oh, yeah. Get some loving from Mama. Good job. Good. Yeah, try that. I don't know what else to say, and without looking at it myself. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what to say about that. Just pop them out and start training them. Worst case scenario, and we'll figure out the camera when I get back. That's good, girl. Good. Sound good? Okay. All right. Peace. Sorry about that.
No.
But we got a couple good reps in. But you saw she started recalling right away.
Mm-hmm.
And so, based on what you understand about like what we've explained so far, why do you think she's coming back?
I really feel like it's more for the collar. When you're pulling on the collar, she comes right back. And versus than
because those last two times
call.
I didn't touch it at all.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's probably two reasons. One, because she's learning, I can just avoid that collar.
Right.
Right. And then the second reason is we're like making it a big deal that she comes back.
Okay.
Kalypso, come. Come. Good girl. Yeah, you almost killed that. What was that? Was that a squirrel? Yo, she almost got it. Holy cow, that was good. That was good. Oh, good job. Kalypso, wait. Good girl. Okay. Go. Yeah, she's very sensitive to this collar. That's actually ideal because then you don't have to do much with the collar. Well, because like that was actually really nice for the recall.
Okay.
Right? Because think about it this way. If she's doing nothing, it's easy. Mm-hmm. If she's doing something like that, it's harder, right? Because when I said come, did she come back?
Not immediately.
Not immediately. So I had to use the force. I had to use the negative reinforcement to get her to come. Right? And this is good because then she's going to get interested in doing things like this kind of activity. And then you have an easy reward because then, is there anything wrong with you sending her back to where the squirrel was?
No.
No, right? Nothing bad, catastrophic is going to happen. Like it's not like somebody's pet or something, right? She can go look at it and chase it. And so we can use that as like, okay, that's rewarding for her. She's like, I get to go back. Right? But you have to recall.
Right.
Yeah. So this is actually, this is how I train recall. Dog training's complicated. Pay us your money. No, I'm playing. I'm making fun of it. No, but yeah, I mean, like it's relatively simple, but like it can seem really like complex to people sometimes. Like, how do I get her to come back? Well, it's like, you use both of those things. You cheerlead, you send them back out to a reward thing they really find rewarding. And so some dogs it's hard to find the thing that really they want. For some dogs it's pretty easy. And then you just have to use sufficient negative reinforcement that they want to come back. Right. They want to, and then you teach them, okay, you can avoid that entirely if you just come when I say come. Right. So then when the e-collar comes in, we'll go ahead and find whatever her working level is because she's figuring it out pretty quickly. So we can layer it in like very quickly. And all you're doing is finding out what is the lowest level that she kind of feels. And then you just pair that with that little pop on the front collar. And then you fade out using the leash at all, and you just use this if you need to negatively reinforce. Right, so let's put it on a 1. I really doubt she's going to feel anything here. Nothing.
Okay.
Let's put it on a 3. See anything? Maybe a little bit.
Maybe a little bit.
Maybe a little bit.
Did you feel that?
I'm not sure.
Did you feel that?
Let's try a 5. I'm holding it down right now. Nothing. Okay.
She's like, nope.
Nothing.
Oh.
Come on, girlie.
No.
You can do it. Find it. There you go. I always let them see if they can figure it out at first. 'Cause they're problem solvers. They solve the puzzle. All right, let's try a 7.
Oh.
I think she may have felt a little bit there. I'm not certain. So I just kind of check their body language. Let's try a 10.
What are you doing? Do you feel it?
Is she kind of like blinking or anything?
No. Oh, yeah, so. Do you hear something or you feel that?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Make sure it's on tight enough. Make sure it didn't get loose or something. No, it should be on. Let me just tighten it by 1. Just make sure, because like the last thing I want is that I keep going up and it's not making contact. You know?
Yeah,
and then it does make contact and she's like, holy crap!
Right. What is that?
Well, that was way too much. Alright. So I'm going to back it back down.
Okay.
This is a 5. See anything? No. It's an 8. Not much. It's a 10. Maybe. Not much going on there. Let's try a 13. Okay. 15. Kalypso, come on. Come on. Come on.
Stubborn dog.
Do something else. I'm pressing it now. Okay.
Like so.
Try 20.